Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the chemical coordination and endocrine system. We know that the cells and organisms communicate with each other through the chemical signals, and the signals or they are also broadly having four types, that is autocrine, paracrine, endocrine and the pheromones. When we see the autocrine, cell release the secretion to stimulate itself, म्हणजे स्वतःला स्टिम्युलेट करण्यासाठी सेल स्वतःच काही सिक्रेशन करते मटेरियल दॅट कॉल्ड ॲज द हार्मोन्स. It is called as the autocrine. Paracrine, the cell release the secretion to stimulate the neighboring cell. Neighboring cellला स्टिम्युलेट करण्यासाठी जी काही सिक्रेशन तयार करेल तो रिलीज करेल दॅट कॉल्ड ॲज द पॅराक्राइन. Endocrine, that cell release the secretion to stimulate the distant cell. Endocrine inside. Okay. Pheromones, organs release secretion to stimulate the other organism. Means this higher in the higher animal we know that is higher animal having the complex body organization, and due to this what happen, in the addition to nervous coordination there is a need of chemical coordination because body is complex, so different systems are present. So for the controlling of the system, nervous coordination which is important, and there is a need of chemical coordination. Chemical coordination is carried out by secretion of ductless gland, and this chemical coordination system is also called as the endocrine system. Means in that this ductless gland called as the endocrine gland. Endocrine system, it control the body activities by means of chemical messenger called as the hormone. Through the hormone that control the whole body activity, that is called as the endocrine system, and these hormones which is released directly into the blood. We know that in our body there are two types of glands are present, that is endocrine gland and exocrine gland. Endocrine gland means what? It is these hormones which release, or some of the chemical is released through that of endocrine gland and called as the hormone, and it released directly into the bloodstream. Okay, this hormone which is carried out all over the body via the blood. Means in that what happened, this hormone is carried out the work in whole body. When we see the properties of hormone, they are act as a chemical messenger and are effective in a very low concentration. Okay, they can regulate the specific process by inhibition, stimulation or modification. Some of the hormones enters the nuclei of target cell to interact with gene, while some hormones interact with receptor present on the plasma membrane of the target cell. These hormones are also metabolized after their function. They are positive or negative feedback. There are positive and negative feedback mechanism to regulate the hormone secretion. Hyposecretion or hypersecretion of the hormone, which leads to different disorder, is also seen. These are the metabolized after their function, and they cannot be reused, and hormone secretion is regulated by positive or negative feedback mechanism. Next point is the mechanism of hormone action. In that there are two types of mechanism seen of the hormone action, that is hormone action through the membrane receptor and mode of action through the intercellular receptor. We know that hormone affect the target organs cell by binding to the hormone receptor, which may be on the cell membrane or intracellular. Means हार्मोन जे आहे ते अफेक्ट करते टार्गेट ऑर्गनवर, आणि ज्या टार्गेट ऑर्गन सेल आहे त्याच्यावर काय असते, रिसेप्टर्स प्रेझेंट असेल त्या पर्टिक्युलर हार्मोनसाठी, आणि ते जे रिसेप्टर आहे कुठे प्रेझेंट असेल, ऑन द मेम्ब्रेन ऑफ इंट्रासेल्युलर. ओके, मेम्ब्रेन और इंट्रासेल्युलर. In that the first mechanism, that is the hormone action through the membrane receptor. In that what happen, the non-steroid water soluble hormone like the catecholamine or peptide and polypeptide hormones, which cannot enter their target cell through the plasma membrane as they are not lipid soluble. Okay, so some of the hormone which having the membrane receptor. म्हणजे इथे for example you can see here in this diagram that is hormones, particular hormone which take, that is the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, which is responsible for the ovarian growth. In that, on the membrane of ovarian cell, the receptors which is present for the hormone that is FSH जो आहे फॉलिकल स्टिम्युलेटिंग हार्मोन, त्याच्यासाठी इथे काय आहे, रिसेप्टर प्रेझेंट आहे ओव्हेरियन सेल मेम्ब्रेनवर. तर इथे काय होईल की जे हार्मोन आहे तो त्या रिसेप्टरला बाइंड होईल आणि बाइंड झाल्यानंतर काय फॉर्म करणार, हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स. इट फॉर्म्स द हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स. नाउ दिस हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स रिलीज ऑफ ॲन एन्झाईम ॲडिनिलेट सायक्लेस. ते काय करणार की जे हा कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म होईल, तो कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म झाल्यानंतर ते हार्मोन वन ऑफ द एन्झाईम विच इज रिलीज, दॅट इज ॲडिनिलेट सायक्लेस. अँड दिस adenylate cyclase which is responsible for a conversion of ATP into that of the cyclic AMP. Okay, then the cyclic AMP activate the enzymatic action, and in that here you can see here that is this complex which is comes into inside and generation of secondary messengers, cyclic AMP or the calcium ion. Then other second messengers, that is cyclic calcium ion and cyclic GMP and IP3, these are the inositol triphosphate. You can see here these non-steroid water soluble hormone interact with the surface receptor and it initiate the metabolic activity. Okay, in that the response which is gives the forms cyclic AMP or calcium ion. After that it form the biochemical response, then physiological response. Means physiological responses you can see here, that is the ovarian growth. This FSH responsible for the ovarian growth of the ovary. When we see the second mode of action through the intracellular receptor, before that diagram you already say that is a receptor which is present on the membrane, but in this process in the mode of action through the intracellular receptor, म्हणजे आतमध्ये आपल्याला इथे सेलच्या आतमध्ये रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म होताना दिसेल. ठीक आहे, तर पहा कशा प्रकारे. आता आपल्याला माहिती आहे, वी नो दॅट इज स्टिरॉइड and thyroid hormones which are lipid soluble and it is easily passed through the plasma membrane of the target cell into the cytoplasm. ओके, म्हणजे हे जे काही स्टिरॉइड आहे किंवा थायरॉइड हार्मोन्स आहे, थायरॉइड हार्मोन आहे फॉर एक्झाम्पल, तर हे काय आहे, इट इज लिपिड सोल्युबल. आणि आपल्याला माहिती आहे की जे प्लाझ्मा मेम्ब्रेन आहे ते प्लाझ्मा मेम्ब्रेनवर काय प्रेझेंट आहे, लिपिड प्रेझेंट आहे. ओके, सो दॅट इट इज लिपिड सोल्युबल अँड इट इज इझिली पास थ्रू द ड्यू टू दॅट easily pass through the plasma membrane of the target cell and it is goes into that of the cytoplasm. In the cytoplasm what happen, they bind to the specific intracellular receptor protein. आता हे for example in this diagram you can see here that is the hormone, that is estrogen, which is passed inside the plasma membrane. In that this bind to that of the specific इंट्रासेल्युलर रिसेप्टर. आता इथे काय होतं आहे की हे जे हार्मोन आहे, इट बाइंड्स टू पर्टिक्युलर रिसेप्टर अँड फॉर्म द हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स. आता हे जे कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म झालेलं आहे, इट दॅट एंटर इन टू द न्यूक्लियस. कुठे जाणार, ते सेलच्या आतमध्ये कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म झाले आहेत, तर ते कुठे एंटर करणार, न्यूक्लियसमध्ये. आणि न्यूक्लियसमध्ये एंटर केल्यानंतर काय होते बा, इन द न्यूक्लियस द हार्मोन रिसेप्टर कॉम्प्लेक्स बाइंड्स टू द स्पेसिफिक रेग्युलेटरी साईट ऑफ DNA. म्हणजे DNAच्या एका स्पेसिफिक साईटला तो बाइंड होऊन जाईल. आणि बाइंड झाल्यानंतर काय होते की जे ॲक्टिवेटेड जीन आहे, म्हणजे mRNA जो आहे, म्हणजे द ॲक्टिवेटेड जीन्स transcribes the mRNA which direct protein synthesis and enzyme. म्हणजे हा mRNAला बाइंड होईल आणि तो बाइंड झाल्यानंतर तिथे काय फॉर्म करणार, प्रोटीन्स फॉर्म करणार. प्रोटीन्सपासून इट ऑल्सो synthesize different enzymes in the cytoplasm and this action which is action of lipid soluble hormone which is very slower but it is long lasting. Okay.